Hey guys, this is Andy. I'm out here on the lake. It's Thursday, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it's about 68 degrees out. It's much more windy than it was supposed to be. And this lake level is super, super low. We've been a long time without any rain. We've got burn bans in effect all over the lake, all over this area actually. But still, I'm hoping there's some fish out here. I'm gonna try to find a calm spot to fish. And you don't have a spot lock, and there's this kind of wind. It's not bad, but it's enough to keep blowing you off course. I want a place where I can sit still. So anyway, let's get out there, see about finding some fish. Hang in there, we'll drop a line, maybe we'll find some good stuff. See you in a moment. Back here a little bit. It wasn't supposed to be windy at all today. They were wrong. There's a fish. What we got here? Well, we got one that choked it a little bit. So, you got the old trusty hook removers. Not a very big crappie, but at least it's a catch. All right, bud, say all. There we go. That's a clean removal. Just gotta get the fish now and get it back in the water. There, bro. There we go. All right, back in the water. There we go. There's fish. Small one. That's been the story of my life for the last couple of months, except for just a very few. There we go. Right, there's what we're looking at over here. About 10 to 15 feet back. And they're not that deep, really. Now, I generally like to overcast the school so I can reel into them. Everybody has their own techniques. That's mine. Come here. There we go. Get back here. There's one. Again, small. Good grief. There's bigger fish back there. I know there are. I see them. Okay, here we go. We're about 20 feet back. Still a small one. I think they're just out racing the bigger ones to the bait. It's bigger than the other ones we caught, but not by much. Is that one? Yep, there's a fish. He gave me a little more struggle, but not much. Cut it out. Stop. Hold still. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Here we go. Back in the water. See, there's logs back here, and I'm sure there's plenty of fish standing on them, sitting on them, whatever. may wind up having to go with a smaller lure. That crappie. They're hitting like bluegill. I mean, they're doing a little machine gun hit. So, a little more difficult to get hooked. Crappie have pretty big mouths, so normally they just grab it. Not a big deal, but they're being a little different right now. See what I'm trying to get to. I just want to get within like 10 to 15 feet to cast on them. Got one to hit. There's a crappie. All black crappie so far. That one's a little longer than the other ones have been. It's not really fattened up much, but yeah, you could keep that. I'm not going to, but you could. Back in the water. It'd be really hard to tell whether you're getting a fish or a stick or the ground. And that one swallowed. I gave him a little too much time with that. That's my fault, really. Fortunately, I don't think it's too bad. It'd be easy to get out of there. I hope. Yeah, not bad. He's gonna be fine. There we go. I really don't like to see that happen because that's what creates hook mortality. Alright, come on, little buddy. Well, you're aggressive. Man, he was fighting hard for such a little fish. I think you got a bright future, bud. There we go. Small one. There we go. Back in the water. Fish, anyway. Small guy. Go. There's a fish. That felt a lot better from the very start, and then it just got easier to reel as it went. And I was like, wow. Thought we were going to have a good fish. And we got that little thing instead. Huh. Saw that one take it. And we got a white crappie. Hey Floppy, come here. Folks, I don't know where the big fish are. I mean, there's better fish down there. I don't know why I can't get them to bite. So let's tween these logs real quick. Probably a bunch of snags, but we'll find out. Fish anyway. Snags are bad. I gotta get it loose or I break it. Oh, there's a fish on there too. Yeah, got it unsnagged and a fish. That will happen. Sometimes fish will take your line and go under a log or some kind of structure and get hung up, and at least the fish is still attached. Come here, bud. There we go. There's a catch. What we got? Another one that swallowed it. Man, that's back on the fish. He didn't eat right. I'll blame him or her. Am I really gonna have to start using pronouns for fish? I hope not. Fish. Got a fish here. Okay. I barely got a fish there. He was barely hanging on. There we go. Back he goes. That one, yeah, small one. Hit, not a good fish. I mean, I'm sure it's a good fish as far as its mom and daddy are concerned, but it's not a big fish. All right, back in the water. Another small one. They look way bigger than this on the live scope. What's going on? Little fish, doggone it. Live scope there. And there's one small guy. There we go. crappie. And is it? Maybe a black crappie. It's lost so much color, it's hard to tell for me. Okay. Well, these are a little bit bigger than we've been catching. These are not slabs by any means, but they're better than we had been getting. There we go. Ah, itty bitty fish. Huh. That's catfish bait. It's lucky though, I don't go catfishing. See you later, little guy. Loaded here. No lack of fish. Yep, had a good hit. That's not a good hit, that's another tiny fish. Come on, guys. Well, you're not even hooked, right? How in the world did you even get hooked? Well, it's in the mouth, it's just odd. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. He shook himself to a regular spot. Okay. Let's see over there. Aggressive little thing, aren't you? He got it finally. He chased it a little bit. Come here, bud. Up there, Jaws. There we go. Back in. There we go. A lot of tree limbs get snagged in on here, but I'm about done, so I'm gonna just see what happens. There's a lot of fish. That's not a problem. Problem is trying not to get hung up. That was a fish. They're swallowing this each time now. That's crazy. I was hoping that by taking a little risk I'd get some bigger fish, but so far it's not really happening. There's also so many branches. We got a fish, yeah, we got a fish there. A little bigger, not a lot. That's could probably be capped. I don't know, I'm not going to bother measuring anything. But I don't know. It's a little small. There we go. You really got the corner of that one. These are a little bit better here. Not slabs of giants, but they're better than we have been catching at other times. And these you can feel are starting to put on a little bit of that fall weight, getting ready for winter. Not that one. That one's small, skinny. He definitely needs to find some food. Yeah. Another fish going back. Certainly plenty of crappie in here. No problem with that. There we go. I know where that big ass thing is again because I want it. Crappie. Going back. crappie. Might be a little better fish. Oh, no, it's not. It just applied its weight to make it feel that way. Always like that when you're reeling straight up. There we go. There we go. Another crappie. Another crappie. Egads. Oh, come here, come here, come here. There we go. Back in the water. What we got here? Alright guys, that's it for tonight. As you can see, it was a bit windy. We caught a lot of fish. We just didn't catch any big fish. I got a little quiet there for the last hour or so because I had a massive fish on the hook. It shook the hook off. I threw back out there, it drilled it again, and it shook it off again, and now I couldn't find it. And to be honest, I'm not even sure what kind of fish it was. When I first hooked it, I thought for sure it was a crappie. It was so big that I almost feel like it had to be a largemouth. I even said, oh, that's got to be a carp, but that was just from the weight of it. But looking at it in the water and the way it first started pulling, I thought it was a crappie. And if so, man, I missed a beautiful fish. But, I mean, I had it hooked, it just shook the hook twice. But that's the way it goes. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. But anyway, until we get out and fish again, hope you have a good night. To Sandy, I'll see you later. Tight lines, fair fishing, folks.